All right, week 3 All-Star team, let's go. Matches were a car crash that you couldn't look away from this week, but we still had some fire players. But anyway, the rookie of the week is Avala. Fantastic showing for someone who doesn't even have semi-pro experience. Like, they looked the best they ever have with her in. The vibes were up, they were smiling. How could it not be? Okay, no, it's actually Donghack. Even if Donghack committed heinous crimes upon my family, I have no choice but to give him Rookie of the Week because he played well in Atlanta's 3-1 win over Houston and in their 3-0 win over Valiant, which, like, if he didn't play well in that one, he would not be getting Rookie of the Week, you know? He didn't make any crazy plays or anything like that, but he isn't making any major mistakes, did his job well, and let the rest of his world-class team absolutely carry, which is really all he needs to do to be successful in this league. Low-key, it was a pretty free week for him to win because Sugar Free's on a bye and the shock rookies are just non-existent. Like, oh my lord, my eyes. But yeah, he was good, so I hope he keeps up the good work. The first tank of the week is Mag because he probably played the best Wrecking Ball and Owl since the move over to Overwatch 2, and in their 3-2 win over the Charge, it felt like every single fight was decided by whether or not they could slow him down, and the Charge could not slow him down. His Winston and his Reinhardt were also quite impressive as he played with a lot of high tempo and aggression that Piggy was really struggling to match. Importantly, he also showcased that he has multiple playstyles to choose from because when he had to tone down the aggression in their 3-0 win against the Spark, he still played well. It's great to see the Mag we were promised ever since he joined the league, and if he keeps this up, he'll make Pre and Supreme look even worse than they already do. With all that being said, his Diva is some cheeks and it really needs some work, so hopefully he does not have to play that one a lot because it's kind of a tough watch. The second tank of the week is Hanbin, and sure, they only beat Shanghai and Seoul, but it was pretty convincing, and I feel like they are definitely on the come up. No longer are they forcing Winston or Junker Queen all the time, and they've settled down into a couple comps that really work for them. I really liked how Hanbin was playing the Ramatra, just always looking to speed into the backline with Bliss and cause chaos. And then of course his Junker Queen and Diva are top tier. Even when he brought out the Winston, it was fine and certainly passable. As long as Dallas keep only bringing it out when the situation calls, they're in pretty good shape. The hit scan of the week is MN3. He's just a human highlight reel all weekend. Jimmy could not hold a candle to him in the hit scan duel, and he outplayed Shy on the Sombra. That Widow performance on Havana has got to be a felony level criminal offense in all 65 states. Like, he's looking at 15 to 20 years behind bars, and I just gotta know, man, was it worth it? I can't imagine. Bro is the ideal APAC hit scan right now because he prefers the hit scan and he's good at it, but he's willing to play the Sombra when he needs to at Jimmy, and he's pretty good at the Sombra at Shy. The only player competing for the best APAC hit scan Sombra player right now is Hisu maybe, but he has Fleta RPing as a tank player all day, so MN3 kind of wins by default. The flex DPS of the week is Choi Se-won, also known as Choi Se-go. It was only a matter of time before the best player on the Charge made my team of the week. This guy was doing everything he could against the Infernal. He was marking Mag, killing the backline, dipping Zest, following up on dives, doing your taxes, and taking your mom out to a nice dinner. Not to mention, his Echo was monstrous. You really need like anti-air missiles just to deal with him. Even if the rest of the Charge aren't really doing a lot, he's still in the back line. He's still making shit happen. He doesn't need no setup. He's there. The bonus DPS of the week is Seeker, and I have to shout him out here. Like, the game this guy had against Florida was absolutely nuts. Sometimes Seeker just takes over the lobby and there isn't anything anyone can do about it. It just happens. Pick after pick after pick to open fights against the Mayhem. And it isn't like most of these picks are set up from Cry making space or anything like that. No, it's just raw skill differential. He's just like that, man. The Hanzo's clean, the Sojourn is clean, even the Symmetra. This guy is clean. Against the Rain, there were still signs of life. He did what he could. That's fine. The flex support of the week is Skewed, and he is the first player to appear twice on my team of the week, and I think it's pretty well deserved. He has been consistently great over in APAC and is probably the best support in the region right now. Between him knowing when he needs to go aggressive and Mag's stellar Wrecking Wheel performance, he was able to hit super Omega 3 fatty acid nades. He was making it tough for any dives to come through by hitting good sleeps and nano boost on the Fixa or whoever else needs it. Plus, you know he got that Zen and BAP on him. The main main support of the week is Chio, and he's been the backbone of the Reign all season, and with this nice 3-1 win over Houston and the Valiant shakedown, I think it's about time for him to pull up onto the team of the week. Now, he isn't particularly flashy on Brig, but he made damn good plays and definitely diffed Violet in the mirror. Plus, when he does whip out that Lucio, he makes it certain that he is leaving his mark on the server. Do not get it twisted. And the bonus support of the week has to be Creative. He tried so hard to get that win on the Shock. It was right there. He really, truly could not do more. He was opening fights with picks on Kiriko constantly, but it was not enough somehow. He was leading in final blows on some maps. How much more does a guy reasonably need to do to get a map win? You just need one more map win. That's all he was asking for, man. And for the people who are wondering why they don't run Anion on the Kiriko if they want to run the double flex like that, it's because Creative is an absolute freak apparently, and like, not letting him play the Curie would be a cruel and unusual punishment to everybody who's watching this New York game. With Boston, Vancouver, and the Glads all sitting out this week, things ended up being a bit APAC heavy, but it is what it is. I'm not going to artificially alter my opinions just to make things more diverse, so whatever. Anyway, let me know who you think I snubbed down below in the comments, and thank you so much for watching as always. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more Overwatch League content. Have yourself a good one. Deuces.